is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seven yards. On the pick up there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Instead of the first, they'll have to go backwards for another 2nd down try.
So if there is a silver lining, though, it stays 2nd down, and they still have an opportunity to pick up a 1st down before they have to start their downs over again.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh 1st.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
Watson on 3rd down. Steps away. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
Result of the play.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. He's back to throw here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Following the penalty, Montgomery. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Watson to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery, and he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 36. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 6.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From the red zone now, Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Derrick Henry on the
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 46 yards. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
By Jayon Brown. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3.
On 2nd and goal, Watson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Kenny Golladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. At the first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rodgers. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a 1st down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Tannehill now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
1st and 10. At their own 26.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. On On 1st and 10, Watson will find Williams on the slant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds Montgomery complete.
Watson's pass.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
He can run for it, and he will. And out of bounds right around the 20. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Watson. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Exit pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of... position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Chris Wormley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern comes on for Tennessee.
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And now look at him go. The 30. 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete.
A big play there on the catch and run. 92 yards. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago. Down around. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Complete.
Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your arm.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tannehill on 3rd down. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Tannehill. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3. But all right, folks, eager to get back to this week. For matchup, we won't put up a fight.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Nice play on the ball by A.J. Brown, and he comes up with the reception. He had a terrific 2019 as a rookie. The first one since 1970 to go. Over 1,000 yards receiving and average over 20 yards per catch.
On first down, Tannehill. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3. At the Steelers.
To throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Tannehill throwing again. And he's got Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chester Rogers. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Well, one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Derrick Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Now Tannehill. This pass complete to Reynolds.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A nice run there on first down as Henry uses his size to plow forward. Call it a pickup of 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of nothing.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Fertzer. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Titans 24.
Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Watson. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard
Chewing
line.
up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
The ball carrier.
David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play. First down, Steelers.
Out of the gun, Watson gets it quickly to Galladay. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Steeler first down.
Operating from the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, but it'll be second down. Throwing again is Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Pick up on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Watson. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Pittsburgh.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
On second down, here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jayon Brown came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Third and long. It's Watson. Forced out to his left. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Montgomery back to the ground. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
Throwing now, Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Operating from the gun. Watson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. T. Higgins with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Out of the gun, Tannehill throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Man open left side is Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Open is Swaim, the tight end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
49-yard line.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodgers. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, Tannehill. Looking sideline, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pass intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Josh Reynolds. Incomplete. Casey Hayward on the coverage.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. High throw, but the catch is made. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And that's caught inside the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Pittsburgh, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.